How could a single sentence spoken by Taehyung on live television bring an entire studio to complete silence and leave Jungkook frozen in disbelief? What exactly did he say? And why are fans convinced that this was more than just a passing remark? The world of BTS has never lacked surprises, but this moment struck differently. It felt raw, sincere, and heartbreakingly real, as though Taehyung had revealed something deeply personal, something even Jungkook wasn't ready to hear in front of millions. The incident unfolded during Taehyung's highly anticipated appearance on a Japanese TV show promoting his new campaign with Yunho, Japan's award-winning skincare brand that recently named him as their global ambassador. The event was supposed to be lighthearted and glamorous, a celebration of his artistry and charm. But what happened instead was a rare, emotionally charged moment that took everyone by surprise. When the host asked Taehyung what motivates him to keep evolving as an artist even during his military service, his demeanor shifted. His smile softened, his voice turned low, and his eyes looked distant, and then he said something that stopped time. Sometimes, he began, the person who inspires you the most is also the one you're most afraid to lose. That one line, simple, poetic, and haunting, spread like wildfire across the internet. Within minutes, fans connected the dots, convinced that Taehyung was referring to Jungkook. On social media, the two names trended side by side as armies dissected every frame, every tone, and every possible meaning. Could this have been a confession? Or an emotional revelation about their bond? For years, Taehyung and Jungkook have shared a relationship that's fascinated fans, one built on mutual respect, quiet rivalry, and deep understanding. But that moment on live TV felt more intimate, as though Taehyung had finally spoken aloud something he had carried silently for years. According to unverified reports, Jungkook was watching the broadcast with fellow members during a short military break. Witnesses allegedly claimed he was stunned, whispering under his breath, "Did he really say that?" The story spread instantly, and fans were left breathless. How could a simple brand promotion turn into one of the most emotional moments in BTS history? Even the show's producers were said to be shocked. What was meant to be a cheerful promotional interview had transformed into a moment of truth that no one, not even the hosts, anticipated. Yet, in hindsight, it felt perfectly in line with Taehyung's artistic nature. Even while discussing beauty campaigns, he finds a way to reveal something soulful, blending art and emotion effortlessly. When Yunho later released a teaser clip from the campaign, fans' theories deepened. The video showed Taehyung standing against a soft, pale horizon, his voice whispering, "True beauty comes from the things we dare to say." To fans, it felt like an echo of his earlier words, as though the line on television and the campaign itself were part of a single emotional message. But then, the story took another turn. Jungkook suddenly went silent on social media for nearly 2 days, an unusual move for someone known for his playful updates and frequent fan interactions. When he finally returned, he posted a single blurry image on his Instagram story, a television screen showing Taehyung's interview, with the caption, "You always know what to say," followed by a broken heart emoji. That post reignited the storm. Was this Jungkook's way of acknowledging Taehyung's message? Fans around the world debated endlessly. Some believed it was an indirect confession, others thought it was simply friendship expressed through emotion. Either way, the bond between the two once again became the heart of fan conversations everywhere. Adding to the intrigue, Yunho's campaign teasers had dropped just days before the interview, each one centered around vulnerability and truth. Fans began to wonder if the entire concept had been designed to mirror Taehyung's real feelings, that perhaps his honesty wasn't scripted but spontaneous, aligning eerily with the brand's message. If true, Yunho might have unintentionally provided Taehyung a platform to express something from the heart. As the frenzy grew, Korean entertainment reporters began revisiting the duo's long history. Clips surfaced of Jungkook thanking Taehyung for keeping him grounded during difficult times, and interviews where Taehyung playfully remarked that Jungkook acts tough but feels deeply. Over time, their relationship had been a blend of warmth, teasing, and unspoken affection, a brotherhood that ran deeper than fame. So when Taehyung said, "The person who inspires you the most is also the one you're most afraid to lose," it hit differently. It wasn't just about art or inspiration. It felt like an emotional confession about someone he truly cherished. Fans, captivated by the moment, flooded social platforms with tributes, edits, and theories. Korean newspapers headlined it as a moment of truth on primetime TV, while others described Jungkook's supposed reaction as a silence that spoke louder than words. Even Yunho's team, according to leaked internal notes, was taken aback. One executive allegedly remarked, "We couldn't have written a more authentic story." Sales of Yunho's new product line skyrocketed within hours of the teaser's release, a phenomenon Japanese media dubbed the Tae effect. Yet, as the excitement peaked, the truth began to surface, and it told a very different story. Within days, several major entertainment outlets in both South Korea and Japan clarified that many details circulating online were unverified or entirely false. Jungkook, they confirmed, was not watching the live broadcast at all. No credible staff member or insider had reported his reaction. The supposed backstage whispers and anonymous posts that fueled the story had no factual basis. Even more surprising, the now famous line, "Sometimes the person who inspires you the most is also the one you're most afraid to lose," did not appear in any official transcript of the Japanese show. It originated from a fan-edited video on X, formerly Twitter, that used mistranslated English subtitles. The clip's emotional phrasing and timing made it appear authentic, but the original recording showed Taehyung's response was far more general and unrelated to any personal confession. Yunho's brand representatives later issued a public statement confirming that Taehyung's campaign had no emotional or hidden meaning. "Our theme, True Beauty Comes from Honesty, was created months before filming," they explained. "It reflects our brand's philosophy, not any personal message from Taehyung." The company also expressed concern that fan interpretations had distorted their marketing narrative, emphasizing their respect for Taehyung's professionalism. HYB's communications team also weighed in, warning the public about spreading rumors during the members' military service. Although their statement didn't directly mention the viral incident, it served as a reminder for fans to approach sensational stories with caution. This episode reveals something much larger about fandom culture today, how emotion can blur the line between admiration and misinformation. A mistranslated line, a rumor, or a fan edit can snowball into a global event before facts have time to catch up. The truth is, Taehyung and Jungkook have long shared a deep friendship, one built on mutual respect and shared experiences.